What's going on, everybody? Welcome to our episode of TNA Wrestling, the watch along, of course. And welcome in, everybody. It's going to be another fun night of TNA Wrestling if my stream decides to work. There we go. I have to apologize, first of all. If my video cuts out tonight, let me know. My wife is uploading a big project for her school. So my internet is like next to nothing. So if that happens, I'll shut my video off and I'll just come on audio. There is the preview for tonight. Nick Nemeth, Brian Myers, of course, and all the other stuff we're going to hear from Rosemary and many, many things going on tonight. We have Ryan Nemeth up against Joe Hendry tonight as well. So a lot of cool stuff happening on the show as usual. And I see Chad Schrader is in our chats. Oh, my God. Yeah. I haven't seen Chad Schrader in forever. It's been a long time. So welcome. It's been a while since we've seen you. But yeah, Jeff, another good show tonight. It looks like we're getting leading up to the next pay-per-view, which is coming.
Yeah, in a few weeks. You know what, Joe? And I shared this with you before the stream. I am in a very chipper mood this evening because the end is nigh. The end is near. I am officially moving on from my current job and going to do something else. So really excited about the future and what what I've got cooking. So I'll share at some point, but yeah, I'm excited. I'm in a chipper mood. So. And I'm really looking forward to tonight's card. We got some good stuff. So yeah, it's going to be a good night.
Yeah, we absolutely do. And yeah, congrats, man. Like I said, I've known Jeff for so long, that we've known each other for years now. And I could tell, whenever Jeff talks to me about his job, it's like, yeah, I know he's dedicated. Obviously he's dedicated with everything that he does, but you can always tell when something's stressing somebody out. It's like, and then you see him today and you could see like the next steps are coming. And you guys have probably been there, right? You have a job that, it's paying the bills, right? It's paying the bills, which is what a job does. It's just, unfortunately you can't just say, well, screw it. I'm not going to do this anymore. I don't like it. It's getting on my nerves, but until you have something else better lined up. So yeah, it's an amazing feeling. You could just, the burden getting lifted off your shoulders, knowing that you're going to, you're finding you're going somewhere better. That's going to make better use of your talents. So yeah, that's awesome. That's very cool. All right. So before we go over the match card, let's welcome everybody in. We've got Clown out there. Hassan is here. Terrence is here. Dylan, James Chadwick, AB Jobson, Jahira is in the house. Derek Packin, what the hell would you want to go to Colorado for now? You go to Colorado in the summer when it's like 80 there, man. You're going out there. I hope you're going to be going out to do some skiing because it's pretty much about my niece lives out there, and she said that they just got a massive snowstorm in the part of where they live. So good luck with that. If that's where you're going, I can do without that. She often asks us to come visit. I'm like, yeah, we'll come in the summer at some point, but yeah, no, thank you. They get more snow than we do. So good luck with that, Derek. Chad Schrader, of course. Hello. Dylan is here. James Chadwick, AB Jobson is here. We've got who else? Damien. Hello, Damien. How are you? Yeah, safe travels, Derek. Obviously, yes. Get there safely. However you're going, don't get stuck in an airport. The last time I went out that way, I got stuck in O'Hare. I had to end up just like staying overnight in O'Hare Airport. Now I hate that airport. I hate it. John Kessler, Bonkers LFC. Hassan, Andrea. Let's see if I missed anybody here. Ryan Neeson, hello. Yeah, okay. I think I'm caught up. I think I'm good. So yeah, there's the match card up there, Jeff. We've got Mike Santana tonight against Casey Navarro, and there's going to be shenanigans here because we know who Casey Navarro's tag team partner is, and you're probably going to get some shenanigans in this match.
I mean, yeah, shenanigans are going to happen. So let's just go ahead and get that out of the way. Mike Santana is probably not going to win this match, or maybe he does, despite AJ Francis' efforts. But I think it might go KC Navarro's way.
Yeah, it would seem like he's just a little bit outnumbered. We've got the Rascalz back in action finally against Alan Angels and Jake Crist. Jake Crist actually just followed Insiders yesterday, so thank you so much. This should be
Alan Angels sighting.
Alan Angels, who we haven't seen in forever. Like Jeff said, yes. How about that? So this should be a good matchup, man. The Rascalz, we saw them hanging out in the good old treehouse last week. A lot of green mist and everything surrounding them. So, they seem like they're back to their old antics and going up against Alan Angels and Jake Crist. So I think this is going to be a really, really good match, Jeff.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. This, again, I think is going to be really good. I think that about a lot of the card though tonight. So we'll have to see at the end what match of the night is, because I have a feeling, I think I know which one is going to be, but I don't know. We might have to reserve judgment.
Yeah, there are a lot of good matches overall. Absolutely. I found out why my Twitter account got permanently suspended. Well, now you have to dish. You can't just leave us on the edge like that, James. What happened? What happened? Sanji says, congrats, Jeff. You deserve it. Bonker says, congrats. Good evening. Hello, Andrew. How are you? Next up, Joe Hendry and Ryan Nemeth. We saw the Ryan Nemeth career highlight song from Joe Hendry that lasted all of 1 second. So I imagine that Ryan's going to be a little pissed. And so Ryan against Joe. And, Joe was told he's got to start all the way at the bottom by Santino last week. So is this the bottom? I mean, should Ryan Nemeth be a little pissed that he said that that's the bottom? But in either case, we got Joe Hendry against Ryan Nemeth, Jeff.
Yeah, this is going to be good too. And, honestly, after that song, we got to fight at that point. I mean, there's just there's no coming back from that. We got to throw hands at that point. So,
yes, yeah, 100%. Rosemary's in action tonight, which is very cool. I love that. But we don't know who it's going to be. I mean, are we still going to get now? It looked as if it was over. It looked as if the Wendy Chu thing was over. But I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe somebody comes back to haunt Rosemary here tonight. Rosemary's going to be in action, but is somebody going to come in and interfere tonight? And maybe, I don't know, maybe some stuff starts popping up. Rosemary did mention some names last week that we haven't heard mentioned in a while. Her ex-mates from Decay, also the Bunny was mentioned. So we had talked about her a while back. So maybe, I don't know, Jeff, maybe Rosemary gets a little bit of a surprise tonight that she's not necessarily expecting.
Yeah, and I don't think the Wendy Chu thing is over. I think we might have gotten the impression that it's over, but I don't think it's really over. So, yeah, I expect some type of shenanigans here too.
Hello, Anthony Slade. How are you? Of course, Anthony, a member of our channel for a long, long time. Thank you, Anthony, for being here and being a member. And of course, Mark. Mark is here from Facebook. Hello, Mark. People who don't like me created fake Twitter accounts and made fake accusations that I harassed them despite I never talked to them. Well, that's pretty horrible. Northern Armory. So this is, of course, the faction with Josh Alexander going up against Eric Young, Steve Maclin, and Jonathan Gresham. Speaking of guys who he kind of pissed off, it does make a lot of sense that they're all coming back to haunt him. This is another one, Jeff, that could literally easily be match of the night.
Yeah. This is one of the ones that I'm thinking could very well be match of the night. Anytime you get EY, Jonathan Gresham, Steve Maclin, Josh Alexander, I mean, that's a recipe for a great match. So I'm looking forward to this one too.
Yep, absolutely. And lastly, but not least, we have Nick Nemeth against Brian Myers. And again, shenanigans got to take place here. We know Nick is going up against Eddie Edwards for the title in an upcoming match. So, Brian Myers, I'm sure he wants to help out, soften him up a little bit and stuff like that. And if Eddie didn't come out or if Alicia wasn't at ringside, I would be very, very, very surprised.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see how this goes, Jeff.
Yeah. Yeah. Should be a fun night though, Joe.
Absolutely. And we are about to get started here. They're showing the Joe Hendry thing. The Ryan Nemeth. I believe in Joe Hendry, says Brandon. Jealousy is a terrible thing. They're jealous that I say and do can say and do what I want on streams. Nick Nemeth's brother, the end.
The end.
That's so funny, man. So funny. There's Moose. Of course, we had this amazing match last week between Mike Bailey and Moose. Moose, the new champion.
Yeah,
it is TNA time. It is
match,
also food time.
Yeah,
yes, this match was just tremendous. But yes, it's food time, guys. Tell us what you had to eat good. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, it doesn't matter. We don't care. It just makes people pay attention because they get hungry reading everybody's comments, which is what the whole point of it is. Let us know what you had. What did you eat good today? Let us know. I stopped at Wendy's and I had an order of nuggets, 6 nuggets, and I had which you don't get very often at Wendy's anymore. At least my Wendy's anyway. They tend to not have them, but I got to have a baked potato with bacon and cheese. A lot of times you go to a Wendy's now, you ask for baked potato, they're like, nope, we don't have any. Nope, we don't have any. Well, I lucked out, and I was able to get a baked potato with chicken or with bacon and cheese today. So that was kind of good. I enjoyed it. And I stopped last night. I can't eat a lot of sweets, but I found some that I actually could tolerate. I went to Sheetz, and I got little mini no-bake cookies. The chocolate no-bake cookies, which I've always loved ever since they used to give them to us at school lunches. It was my favorite thing to get on a lunch tray when I got school lunch was the no-bake cookie. And they're basically made of like oats and chocolate, and that's pretty much it. They're pretty easy to make. You don't bake them; you put them in the fridge. But I love those, and I bought a little tiny cup that had a little bunch of mini ones on there. So Mike Santana is starting us off tonight. Jeff, what'd you have? Anything good yet?
Yeah, I had Wendy's this evening. I had
nice.
had the taco salad and a little bit of chili. So yeah. A
lot of people love Wendy's chili.
It's good. It's really good.
Yeah. I used to get those taco salads years and years and years ago, but they were much, much different back then. Yeah. Now they're made differently and stuff like that. But I used to get them a long time ago. And my wife never understood why I would like them because they're usually all filled with at least like the stuff inside or the sauce was filled with onions and stuff like that. She's like, how are you eating that? You hate onions. I just would kind of pick around on them. I told her, I said, I just pick them out.
Yeah.
Killer Kelly has a movie coming out? Really? What kind of movie is it? Didn't hear that. I'm eating Taco Bell, chicken Alfredo. That sounds good. Burgers and eggs, says Brian. Buffalo chicken calzone. Oh, I love calzone, man.
Good.
Love calzone. Had a fry up tonight. Sausages, bacon, hash browns, mushrooms, scrambled eggs, and beans. Chicken pot pie. My wife just made a pot pie about a week or so ago. Pot pie is like the best comfort food, especially when it starts getting cold out. And it is getting cold in the east, by the way. Is it cold up by you? Man, we're in like the 30s last night, man. It was.
Yeah. It's good to be that time of year, man.
Man, I'm wearing like usually at night I'm wearing shorts and stuff. Nope, I'm in my long like pants now. I'm like, yep, nope. it's getting cold. Man. Yeah, it's getting to be that time, man. That lousy, crappy time when it gets dark at 5:00 p.m. and it just sucks. Chicken steak and noodles and peas, honey barbecue chicken bites and rice. I'm currently eating barbecue chicken bites with rice and a cherry blue lemonade tropical fantasy drink. That sounds awesome.
That does.
Mulligatawny soup. I don't know what that is, Barry Monkey. Now you have to tell us.
Yeah, you got to tell us
mulligatawny soup
what that
is.
is.
Never heard of it. Turkey pastrami hero with provolone cheese, Thousand Island, and red peppers for lunch. It was great. Sounds good. eggs, turkey, sausage, and a cup of orange juice for breakfast. Arby's chicken sandwich with mac and cheese bites. Mac and cheese hot dogs. Mac and cheese and hot dogs. Hello, Ricky. Horror movie. Is it really a horror movie too? When the hell did she do a horror movie? Damn. What's it called, James?
He said
Swedish meatball still for dinner.
He said he just tweeted it to you on the Insiders.
Oh, you tweeted it? Oh, okay. I'll have to look. Derek wants it to be an X-rated horror movie. Speaking of Killer Kelly, congratulations to her and Myron Reed on the birth of their first child. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. It's called Arachnid.
Ooh.
Interesting. Interesting. I wonder if it's rated R. If it is, Derek will be the first one watching. Don't know how it's possible to do it, but I have a suggestion for future Tiggs Award shows. And that is, if you know there's a match of the year or pay-per-view PLE of the year, well, there are a few of the regular TNA episodes that have been so good, almost PLE quality, that I feel they should have a category of their own, like TNA episode of the year or something like that. Interesting thought. Arachnid. I see what you did, James.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, my God, Derek. Oh, my God. Oh, that's great. That's awesome. There's a movie on Netflix I have to watch, Jeff. I heard about it yesterday from somebody. It's about the dating game killer. The guy that was on the dating game back in the hold on. He ended up going to jail for many, many years, and then he died in prison. And there was a thing where he was on the dating game, and this girl asked him a question. He gave like this really lewd answer, but it was okay because that's what they wanted on that show back then, like something. And then she ended up not going on the date with him because she felt that there was something weird about him, and he ended up killing like a bunch of people. Now they're kind of thinking this guy might have killed like 50 to 100 people.
Oh my God!
So since Anna Kendrick directs it.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's on Netflix now. I heard a couple of people said they watched it. My wife said she started watching it but didn't enjoy it, but I'm not surprised. My wife's not a horror fan.
Gotcha.
Not really like a slasher fan, especially one where, there's a rapist, a guy that's murdering women and stuff like that. She doesn't like stuff like that. So,
yeah.
But I heard it was pretty good. So I might have to check it out.
Yeah, you'll have to let me know the name of that. I might have to.
Yeah, I have to look it up. Hold on. I had it pulled up before. Hold on. Woman of the Hour.
Okay.
It's called Woman of the Hour. But they said it was pretty good. Twitter is still a cesspool. That doesn't ever change. Alex Garcia tweeted, her dream is WWE. That's the goal. And the comments were unhinged mainly. Twitter's getting worse and worse and worse. And it's going to because of our situation in the United States as well. It's going to just get worse. I would suggest, and I've already gone over there with my other podcast, I may make an Insiders over there too. Go to Blue Sky. If you enjoy like the Twitter app, it's almost exactly alike. Even the posts look the same. It has like a little blue butterfly. But go over to that. There's much less people on there. I have not been encountered by a lot of trolling, by a lot of fake accounts and all that kind of stuff. Now, will it stay that way? Who knows? But it took Twitter a long time to collect a lot of that crap. And to be honest, with everything that's gone on, I'm not thrilled with supporting Twitter necessarily that much anymore either. So, but yeah, look up Blue Sky. Terrence, are you over there? Yeah, look up Blue Sky. Go over there and create yourself an account. It's a lot better. And like I said, I'm probably going to make an Insiders account over there too. So it's just a much like nicer, calmer place. Whether it will stay that way. And one thing they are much better at is paying attention to fake accounts and all that kind of stuff. They get rid of them very, very, very quickly. Also, people are protected better. If a woman comes out and says somebody saying like horrible things about her, they will ban that person. So it's not like Twitter where anything gets allowed now. They don't even investigate shit anymore, which is sad. You know, there's just stuff that people are just picking on others and harassing others, and they just allow it to happen. And I'm sure that's because of the man who owns it. So it's a shame. But yeah, check out Blue Sky. It's pretty cool. I didn't make it yet, Terrence, but I will. That was on my list to do, so I definitely will do that. Saw a trailer for a new horror movie coming later this month. It's called The Man in the White Van. Ooh, I wonder if it takes place in the 70s. Kind of like Black Phone. Look at that move from Santana. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Oh, how did Navarro kick out of that?
I don't know how he kicked out of that, man. I thought it was over.
I did too.
I was about to start typing Mike Santana as the winner.
Hashtags, yeah, there's some things they still have to do and improve on. Yeah, hashtags is one of them. There you go. Now he gets to 3. Mike Santana is your winner. So it's Cena in the Rumble. Do we see him winning? Definitely got to be a consideration, I would think. Twitter slowly catering to where MySpace is now. It's a shame.
Is MySpace out there?
Oh, I God only knows. My MySpace is probably still out there somewhere.
I wonder if there's MySpace still. It was so cool at one point, man.
It was. Well, I mean, that was the first thing we had, right?
Yeah.
That was back when we were all getting LimeWire and all that stuff to get our music and everything too, and getting all the viruses on our computer.
Yeah, and Bear Share and all these other different ones.
Yep. The Man in the White Van. It is set in the 70s, Jeff. Oh man, look at this. Set in 74 Florida. This true crime Hitchcockian thriller about an ominous white van that begins stalking a young girl, leads to a terrifying Halloween nightmare. Oh boy, dude, I love stuff set in the 70s. Oh man, I'm gonna like this. Is this? I wonder if is this coming? If the engine's running, you should be too. Is the tagline? Oh, that's even a 70s tagline.
When
is it out yet? The Man in the White Van, PG-13. It's gotten 5 reviews so far on the Tomato Meter. It's got 100%.
Wow.
Nick Nemeth and his brother here talking to James Chadwick's favorite person ever. Calls him he's ruining my life right now. Send him to take care of that punk. That's funny. Wow, these are pretty good. Like an engrossing thriller that holds a tight grip on the audience.
The man, the myth, the legend, the one, the only. There you go.
Tazzy!
Oh, I love
Tazzy's here. Woo!
I can't stand technology.
Did you get it working?
Yeah, I switched the plug.
Okay. There you go. There you go.
Hey, this plug ain't working, so let me just use this one and see what happens. What's going on?
We all had the same one friend. Yeah, that's right, James. We all had the same MySpace friend, Tom. Yeah, Tom was everybody's friend. I remember his picture even still to this day.
Oh, wow.
We're talking about MySpace, Tazzy. We're talking about old apps that we used to have back in the day.
Oh, man. MySpace. Wow. That's going back right there.
All right. I'm going to throw this out there, and I don't care. Judge me, dog, on it. I don't care. Black Planet.
Whoa!
Right.
I forgot all about that.
Right.
Actually, I think what it is right now, I think it's a music website for what it was doing, but not doing that no more. Oh,
Okay.
I had a catfish.
Yeah. I feel like that was a
Derek has a tagline, and I don't want to read it. It's too dirty.
I saw that tagline too.
Oh,
It's too dirty. Derek made Andrew spit out his drink. I got an issue with Nick Nemeth remaining world champion when he can't be at all the tapings. TNA is not committed enough to be there for their shows and passing it over for an indie, ain't it? And Derek said, sorry, Andrew. I know Nemeth was there Friday, but not Saturday. Totally unacceptable. Terrence liking Black Planet.
Man,
I wonder if the Bills are going to beat the. I'd never heard of that. That's the first I've ever heard of that one.
Or Black Planet. Yeah, it was like it was like MySpace, but for black people, and and like it low key turned into a dating site at one point, because that's really all people use it for at one point or another.
Oh man!
So yeah, the people were getting catfish before catfish was a thing.
Oh, that's true.
All those good things that we used to do back in the day, man.
Yeah.
What are we thinking?
I'll be popping in and out. My Philadelphia Eagles. Wait. Let me just. Oh, sorry. I threw up a little in my mouth. Have a big game tonight where the winner takes control of the NFC East.
The Philadelphia Eagles could kiss my. Anyway,
yeah, I can't talk about them without. I can't talk about that without throwing up a little in my mouth. Especially if they get to another Super Bowl, I can't even stand it. I can't even stand it. Living around here, if that happens, it's like utter torture. And living around here, if that happens, I don't think they will though, because you've got the Detroit Lions in the NFC right now, and I do not think that the Philadelphia Eagles are as good as the Detroit Lions. So that's who I'm sticking for, because my team sucks balls. and are completely out of anything but a top 5 draft pick, which they'll manage to screw that up somehow too.
I hate to say this. I really hate to say this, but seeing that McCarthy's back. Not McCarthy, I'm sorry. What's his name back for the Niners? You might want to keep an eye on him.
McCaffrey?
Yeah.
Thank God McCaffrey's back. I picked him as my number 1 fantasy pick. And he hasn't played a damn game the entire year, which is happened to me the last time I took a number 1 pick too, and they got hurt as well. Same thing. My scenario for the Cowboys is I want Deion Sanders to be their coach, but he's denying. He keeps saying no. People are mentioning it to him, and he's saying no. I don't like coaching players. Oh, how did he word it? He said, I don't like coaching guys that get paid to play and don't play, or something. He said something like that, but it was like a knock to the NFL.
I was like, don't what's the name players get paid now? Like,
that is true. College players kind of do get paid. I'm curious to see, because the Cowboys technically, if they get a high enough draft pick, can draft his son, which I mean he'd have to sit behind Dak now because they paid Dak all that damn money, but they could. I don't think Jerry would clash with him, Derek. He's one of the few people I think that Jerry respects. He talks about Deion still to this day. There's 2 people, Deion and Troy Aikman, who they would – I think that Jerry would be okay with either one of them, and I don't think would get in their faces very much at all, because I think that – I just think that he respects them. He would just let them do what they want. But I know what's going to happen. He's going to get Belichick. He's not gonna get Deion. He's gonna get Belichick, and it's gonna be a big waste of time. Jerry can't stop running his mouth in the media. Yeah, no, I agree. Jerry ruined that team. Friday, December 13th. Well, there is another Friday the 13th this year.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. I forgot about that.
In December, huh?
That's right. Well, Tazzy, at least you know your team will get a win there because you're playing the Cowboys. So, you'll get a win there for sure. I have Dallas winning exactly maybe 2 games more this entire season, and that's if they beat the Giants, and that's not a guarantee. I do believe they have enough to beat Carolina, but who knows?
Bye.
Santino is getting mad and upset. He said, "This is not the place." Called them animals. Get out of here right now.
I like the way he always carried the. He pick up the badge. You're like, hey,
Yeah,
do what I say.
yeah. To guys that are like 4 times his size too. It's pretty funny. Getting the tag
Alan
team match,
Angels.
Jake Crist and Alan Angels for the first time in forever. Going up against the Treehouse Rascalz. Trent turned on Speedball the exact same way he turned on Tyler Bate in NXT UK.
Literally. That's literally what happened.
Mm-hmm.
I'm missing NXT.
Oh, I managed to see the spoilers for Raw. I didn't even mean to, but I managed to see them. Very interesting. Quite interesting. Not something I would have expected necessarily. Alan Molds, hello. The Rascalz are here. Fresh from the treehouse.
You can tell. Smoke.
The new Snoop Dogg album is called Snoop Dogg Has an Album Out. Oh my God, that man is everywhere. Every time you turn on the TV, Snoop Dogg is there. Like literally.
Him and Shaq.
Yep. They're everywhere, man.
How
How about this goofy fight coming up between Tyson and Jake Paul, man?
I gotta be honest with you.
I'm a little intrigued.
I'm intrigued, and I really hope that Mike Tyson, for at least one round, one punch, becomes Iron Mike Tyson again. Just Fountain of Youth, just like one punch.
Or one the bite ear.
When is that happening? Is that Saturday?
I can't resist.
Tomorrow. It's tomorrow.
Is it tomorrow? Okay.
Yeah.
Did you see Tyson? Holy, like they showed a picture of him. Good Lord, man.
Yeah, he's ripped.
He is.
And he's like what, 53 now or something like that?
Yeah.
That's hard to believe, given the fact that we kind of saw him from the start.
Great question of the day. What album, no matter the genre, would describe your life? Well, Derek's gonna have a. Well, Derek, I got one for you that would describe your life. Poison's Talk Dirty to Me. That's perfect. Or Motley Crue's Girls, 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 perhaps. I could guess something for you.
Oh man.
I don't want mine to sound sad or melancholy, but it's not an album title, but it's a song on one of my favorites.
Okay.
Comfortably Numb.
Oh, Pink Floyd. Yeah, amazing. That's an amazing album. Amazing album, amazing movie. I mean, it's only thing I'm intrigued about it is how live shows work on Netflix and how it looks. He's 58 years old. Okay. Derek already said he's picking Doggy Style by Snoop. Album for my life, All for One by the Screaming Jets, says Alan. Man, that's so tough. Like, I can give you favorite albums, but I don't know to describe my life.
Oh, you guys gonna laugh at mine.
You know, I can pick one, and this is like, you guys are probably not even gonna know. You're not even gonna know this artist. I wouldn't think. You're probably all too young. Jeff would know. Tazzy, you might not even know who this is. Let me see what the name of the album is. I own the album. An album called The Innocent Age. And the artist is Dan Fogelberg.
Yep.
From 1981. It's a very poignant album. And now that my father's passed on, a lot of it is about his, it's an album that he describes from birth to death. And a lot of it is about, the leader of the band, the song leader of the band that he had that was a hit in 81 is all about his dad. And also there's a song called, the most famous song from the album is called Auld Lang Syne, Auld Lang Syne. And it is one of the, like, literally the story in it happened to me at one point with a girl that I was dating. Like, it's just, to this day, it still shakes me how it turned out. And it's about a man. It's a storytelling song about a man who he was with someone years ago, and he meets her in a store, and they just kind of remember the good times, and they get in his car and they talk, and they talk about things and how things, they went their separate ways and all that kind of stuff. And the last line of the song is, and when she turned to make her way back home, the snow turned into rain. And this girl and I that had been seeing each other, the last time I saw her, she got into the car and it had been raining, and it was the opposite. It had been raining and it turned to snow as she left. And I'm like, holy, like, but that album probably for me would probably be the one that would probably, a lot of songs in it are very, memory evoking for me. So if Speedball is gone from TNA, maybe Alan Angels can get more of a push. Who said he was gone? Why would we think he's gone? Comfortably numb would be best described.
His contract is up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was the first, right? First.
Well, that would suck. Bloodline War Games. My song will be Eminem's I Just Don't Give a F. Yeah, man. Like, it's music's been such a big part of my life, my entire life, really. My parents listened to music. My dad with 8 tracks when I was a kid, playing in his van, and my mom with her records and her albums and stuff like that. I grew up on music. So
you guys go laugh at mine. You guys ready?
Go ahead, yeah.
Any Uncle Luke song.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Oh, I mean, Derek, I kind of thought you disappointed me a little bit with yours. I mean, that was fun. Tazzy's was way funnier than yours. You would have come up with something a little better. Like, I'm thinking you're gonna say I like big butts, and I cannot lie. Like, I'm thinking something like that we're getting. I'm thinking something a little more, a little more X-rated from you. You went a little tame.
He said Uncle Luke close second.
Uncle Luke was a close second.
Oh, wow.
Out on the floor. 1, 2, 3, and the Rascalz get the win. Can you guys pick a favorite song in your life? Can you pick, can you narrow it down to one? Now, Jeff said Comfortably Numb. Is that your favorite song? Like, if you had to pick a favorite song of your entire life, Jeff, would that be the one?
It would definitely be up there.
Okay.
Top 3 for sure.
Okay. Tazzy, can you give me, if I asked you, what is your favorite song of all time? Can you give me a favorite song?
This is going to be, well, I got 2.
Okay.
One is an Uncle Luke song. We'll skip all that. But this one probably gonna like make people emotional. But this song is by Boyz II Men. It's called "Song for Mama."
Yep.
Okay.
I still to this day cannot listen to that song.
Mm-hmm.
There's another song, and I guess sometimes when I'm feeling really down about not having my mom anymore, I listen to it, but it's called "Wish You Were Here," and it's by Jamie Foxx. And it's an emotional song. So
Jamie Foxx got some hits, by the way.
Yeah.
Got some hits.
There was a song back in the day that was by a band, and now I can't. But was a very, very thought-provoking, emotional song. Let me see if I remember It's called "Nobody Knows It But Me."
Oh yeah.
Tony Rich,
yeah.
the Tony Rich Project.
Tony Rich Project, yeah.
Dude, that whole album is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I love that whole album. A friend of mine introduced that to me, but he was a coworker, became a good friend of mine, and he used to play it all the time in our store in Radio Shack back in the day, because we had cassette decks and stuff set up in there on speakers. He'd bring in cassettes and we'd just play them, and that was one of his. But I don't know. I don't know if I could pick a favorite. I have so many songs that I have liked that I don't know that I could pick. I mean, with me being such a big Kiss fan, you would think I'd pick like a Kiss song, but I don't know. Like it's hard for me. Oh man, there's so many. There are so many that I enjoy. How come James isn't a comedian? Maybe he is. Yeah. Maybe he's doing stand-up and you don't know it. There's an Aussie comedic artist called Kevin Bloody Wilson. He gets a song called Yep.
And then he follows up with the comment, he ain't talking about cats.
Yeah, I kind of figured when I first read the word, James. Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh man.
Well, now I'm throwing it out to the chat because you all got to answer now. So give me your favorite song. Can all of you name one favorite song that you've had in your life? One. I mean, Tazzy gave two. It's neither here nor there if you give two, but can you name like a favorite song? And it'd be so hard for me to do. I love so much different music, and so many of them mean different things to me. Like over the years, I love when I'm playing my iPhone and my music through my Apple Music in the car, and I'll just sit there and I'm sure Jeff and Tazzy, you guys might have had this too. You'll have your playlist up and you're just playing random, and all of a sudden it's like your phone just almost knows what you want to hear at certain times. And you're like, damn, this is like on point, man. You're just playing like the most amazing songs right now randomly. Some of them you'll skip through, right? Sometimes, but then other times you just let it play and you're like, damn, this is like amazing. The songs that it's pulling up.
Yeah.
But yeah. Welcome to the Jungle is a great song. Great song. Guns N' Roses, man, just came on the scene and just changed heavy metal. The first album, I remember a friend of mine bought that when we were in like 10th grade, and he kept saying, dude, they say the F word on this album all throughout the album. And I was like, nah, they don't. And he's like, I'm telling you, listen. And it gives me his Walkman, and I'm listening. I'm like, my eyes are open wide. I'm like, oh my God, he wasn't lying like they do. And this was at the time that Tipper Gore tried to stop all of that. Like tried to the whole MP, whatever that they tried to send. And here comes Guns N' Roses. Just
is that me or him?
That's him. He's got some. There he is.
Am Am I fading in and out?
Yeah.
Yeah, that I figured that would happen. That's
You,
my
you,
internet.
you sound like the robot from Lost in Space.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm not surprised. My internet's trashed because my wife's uploading something. But yeah, it's they even had a song called Rocket Queen that basically had, if you go back and listen to that, that's a live sex scene going on on the audio when they were recording that song. So yeah, and not a scene. It was literally happening in the studio. So
Wait, hold on. First of all, one thing. One, can you can you let everybody know what a Walkman is? And two, I think my favorite Guns N' Roses song is September Rain.
Yeah. Guns N' Roses had some great stuff. Yeah, they were just amazing. Prince's a Do Me Baby, of course.
Shocker. Hey, he has a song. Not gonna say it, but the last name is Intercourse. I ain't gonna go no further than that. It's a good song. I'm just saying.
Sitting on the Dock of the Bay, that's a great song.
Man, Otis Redding, just all of his music.
It's a great song.
Oh, the Northern Armory.
What we got here?
Josh Alexander and his faction are on their way out. I love a lot of Prince music. There's a lot of Prince music I really like.
Yeah.
Like not the stuff like Purple Rain, dear Lord, I could listen to that over and over and over again. But not even just that stuff. Like some of his a little more obscure stuff, like the newer stuff and things that people didn't listen to. A lot of the albums, I like his song called "Thieves in the Temple," which is a really cool song. There's a lot of his stuff that isn't necessarily like his biggest hits, but I like it. And it's
soundtrack.
the Batman soundtrack is one of the best soundtracks ever made. Yeah, one of the best albums ever made. When I first listened to that song, The Future, the very first song on the album, and when it starts off and you hear the line from Batman at the beginning, "What are you?" I'm Batman, and I was like, yeah, this is amazing. Little Red Corvette was always one of my favorite Prince songs. Yeah, such a good song, dude. Yeah, Prince was amazing. I'm so pissed that I could have gone to see him. He played at my arena down where I work, and I could have gotten tickets, and I should have. I really wish I'd like people like him who passed away that you just can't see now. I really wish I would have gotten to see back in the day. There's some people I really regret that I didn't see in concert. Robert Palmer is another one. He's a favorite of mine too. The guy that sang "Addicted to Love." But even before that, he was almost like a kind of, he got a lot of soul in his songs. And I liked him from like the 70s on, and he passed away very young. Walking Wiener. She wanted the lyrics of the albums printed on the cover so parents could prevent their younger kids from buying it. Yeah, she got the sticker on there. The sticker, the explicit lyrics sticker. I Just Died in Your Arms Tonight. It's a great song. Cutting Crew. November Rain. That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good. I'll never forget when they performed that live on an award show with Elton John. Elton John did the piano on it. Oh man, really good. Maclin is out there.
Sure.
Jonathan Gresham. Yeah, When Doves Cry is awesome.
Yeah.
Did you like Purple Rain, the movie, Jeff?
Oh, loved it.
Yeah.
Loved it. That and one of his lesser known movies, Graffiti Bridge.
Yeah, that's a sequel to that.
Yeah.
That's a sequel, isn't it? It's supposed to be a sequel to to a sequel to Purple Rain. That movie, Jeff, got me to love Morris Day and the Time.
Oh, I love Morris Day and the Time.
Oh my God, dude, that band was so good, and they got so popular on MTV after that with the bird, wow, hallelujah. I love that song, man. It's so good. What else did they do? They did the bird, and oh my God, what was their other song now? I forget. I have to look it up because I know I have it in my iTunes thing. Sheila E. was in that film as well.
Yeah.
And of course, Apollonia too. Jungle Love. Yeah. So we girl,
Yep.
I wanna know you. Yeah, that's so good. It's so good. That movie's one of my faves of all time, easily in my top 3. Purple Rain, yeah. It's also a movie that can be a little tough to watch because, especially if you have a relationship like he kind of had with his dad. And a lot of it was about his father, him, broken thing between him and his dad, and how bad he felt. Of course, when the father kills himself in the movie. Spoilers.
Listen, they've had enough time by now.
That's quite old. If you,
that movie, is it 40 years old yet? Is it
1984?
84,
so, yeah.
40.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I was 1.
Taking that off my blockbuster list. That's how we had to watch it back then too, right? We had to rent it. I didn't see that in the movies. I was oh my God, I was 13. I was too young to see that sucker. That was an R-rated movie.
Yeah.
Too young to see that. Yeah, because of the sex scene. There was some nudity in that too.
Yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm.
The drug usage and all that.
Yeah, that was R-rated. Yeah.
Well, Prince was just R-rated in general, but
yeah.
You know what song I like by Prince too, which is definitely R-rated, is "Get Off."
Yeah,
that song was so. When I first saw, and that's the song he performed on the Grammys when he was wearing the assless pants.
Yep.
Oh shit! I love that song. It's so good. Derek, that's another one that you listen to the lyrics in that 23 positions in a one night stand. That's definitely you. That's definitely you.
I was just about to bring that up, Derek. That's like, I wish that Prince would have been in that skit, the Chappelle Show skit.
Oh my God, that's the
with Charlie Murphy and telling the Hollywood stories and all that. I wish Prince himself would have made a cameo at the end. But man, oh my gosh, that was so funny. So funny.
Nice to see Santa take off time from his upcoming busy schedule to take in some TNA. Guy with a long white beard. Maybe it is Santa. You never know.
Yeah, Santa's got to have some downtime too.
Right? Santa deserves a night out. They live up there together. They have no neighbors except reindeer. You know, got to get out of the house a little bit, or else Mrs. Claus would probably be, kind of like Derek's girlfriend. She'd be worn out.
You know who I miss seeing? Orange Santa.
Oh my God! Yeah, Orange Santa.
Yeah.
Orange Santa, dude.
From NWA.
He was a nice guy, man. He would talk to us on Twitter and shit. Yeah, he was a nice dude.
He was a cool dude.
That's a blast from the past, man. Those old TNA shows, or those old NWA shows.
Yeah.
Maclin and Josh. Jack Black has a new movie coming out soon called Dear Santa, Jack Plays the Devil. That new one with Chris Evans that's coming out in The Rock kind of looks fun.
That's this week, right?
I think I kept seeing the ads. I don't know when it comes out, though. AB Jobson's a U2 fan. I like U2's old stuff. I'm talking the stuff that where they were kind of just like a college band back in the day. So like Unforgettable Fire, the stuff that like led up to Joshua Tree. And then after that, I wasn't that big of a fan anymore. Why did TNA change its January pay-per-view title back to Genesis? I don't know. Black Christmas. The movie Black Christmas. There are so many of those. Now you're talking the original from '72.
OG.
Yep. I mean, got to be the OG, right? The remakes sucked.
Yeah.
The remakes are terrible. I don't know. I kind of still like Silent Night, Deadly Night, man, for the Christmas slashers, especially the first one. Because that actually got banned from movie theaters back in the day, which is crazy because that never happened and they literally banned it. Elf. My favorite Christmas movie is Chevy Chase. The Christmas Vacation. That's my favorite one. Watch it all the time. Maclin taking an elbow and some shots to the midsection here. Ooh. They're remaking Silent. Oh, see, that doesn't have to happen. They need to stop with the damn remakes, man.
They're making what?
Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Why?
I don't know. They need to stop all that shit. Stop with the remakes. And you know who it'll probably be? Blumhouse. Blumhouse is really going downhill. They really are.
Man,
Blumhouse,
it's money grabs at this point.
It is. Yeah, it is. They're really going downhill. They used to do some really good stuff, and they haven't made a good movie in a while. Their stuff is just all garbage anymore. A Christmas Carol from 1951, classic.
Wow.
They're out of ideas. They can't come up with new stuff. I don't know what it is, but yeah, they're certainly not the go-to for horror anymore.
Oh,
wow, kicked out of that. Look at that neck breaker. Damn. Young blood neck breaker.
Oh, that was crazy.
The arena they're in seats 8,000. I think it's half full with 3,000 to 5,000 in North Carolina. My favorite Christmas movie is How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I still like the classics, man. I like the little ones with the ones that I used to watch when I was a kid. I like the one with the Year Without a Santa Claus with the heat miser and the heat the guy that was hot that melted stuff. They almost look like little puppets.
Yeah,
but that's my favorite one. That's my favorite one.
Rudolph was my favorite.
Rudolph was a great one too. Yeah, I loved all those.
That was like a yearly tradition.
Yep, me same here. I watched them all the time. They were my favorites. Dum 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 dum. I'm Mr. Eat Mice. Ah, man, I love that. Love it. Walking Dead's out of ideas. I don't mind the stuff that they're doing now. The Daryl series is actually really good. Really, really good. And so is the Maggie and Negan one. I'm actually enjoying the little spin-offs that they're doing. I think they're pretty good.
Oh, that was crazy.
Ooh, you know what? I think the second half of Cobra Kai starts tonight.
All right. Okay.
Wow, already?
What in the heck, man? Wow.
Look at this craziness happening here.
What the heck?
They're just like jumping over one another. What the hell had just happened? Two. Wow, counted two. Pole Express is good. Charlie Brown Christmas is the classic too. That's a really good one. Yeah, I think Cobra Kai started back. If that started back up, I'm going to be binging that tonight.
Oh.
Season 6, Part 2.
Have you guys seen Can't Move yet? Which is Don't Move.
You said
On
Don't
Netflix.
Move?
Don't Move is on Netflix.
No, I haven't seen that.
What
It's
movie?
Don't Move.
No. Oh, don't. No, I don't think I did see it. I'm thinking I'm probably a bit confused with that. There's a.
Oh,
Isn't there a movie that's kind of like that with a blind dude who ends up being like the serial killer in the film? I don't think it's called Don't Move.
Breathe.
Yeah, that's Don't Breathe. Yes, yeah, that's right.
Oh, what a team move!
Comes out November 15th at 12 p.m. or 3 a.m. Eastern time. So November still to tomorrow. Tomorrow is the second half. Oh man, Maclin broke up the pin. And there goes Maclin after Josh outside the ring. Josh just climbs right back in. There's a horror comedy Grinch movie. I'm not surprised. They're making horror movies out of everything now too. All those old things like Winnie the Pooh and all that. They're all garbage too.
The same guy that played Art the Clown played the Grinch.
Oh, did he really? I didn't know that. Santa Claus and Elf were hilarious. Jingle All the Way, The Grinch. Who said he was it to have another I Know What You Did Last Summer remake? Yeah, I don't know. They just did a series about that too. There's a series out for I Know What You Did Last Summer. Oh, now they've got Josh in the tree of woe here. Let's see what happens. Eric Young is Maclin going to finally get his due? Let's see. Or is Josh going to get out of it? No, he gets speared.
Up.
Maclin finally getting some revenge against Josh Alexander. And now Eric Young. Oh, no. Now Eric Young pulled Maclin off. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Now, that's my favorite movie, Bad Santa.
Bad Santa. Yeah, that's a good one.
Ooh.
The reason why they want to keep doing those horror sequels is because people will go see it because of the title, and they're cheap as hell to make. And that's why. And the other franchises are not around anymore. Halloween's done. Nightmare on Elm Street, God knows if there'll ever be another one. And Friday the 13th is held up in lawsuits. If they weren't and they were able to do those, you would have those coming out instead. Northern Armory ends up winning because there is dissension in the ranks.
Dun, dun, dun.
One of the sub-channels on my TV has old-time cartoons like Bugs Bunny, Tom and Jerry, Casper, and Popeye. Nice.
Boomerang.
A great plan comes together, says Raywald. Yeah, I don't really think it was a plan other than the fact that Eric Young and Maclin really can't get along. But in any case, Josh and his goons get the win. The Northern Academy.
The new goons.
The new goons. The new goons. All right. It's Frankie Kazarian.
The most tan man in professional wrestling.
That is very true. He's so tan that one side of his face is more tan than the other. I have a feeling we're going to get Maclin versus Josh at Turning Point. Yeah, probably a good possibility. So they beat Rhino in his hometown. I beat him on the night he went into the TNA Wrestling Hall of Fame. Horrible. Horrible. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wow.
Rhino is everywhere.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
My wife's thing finally stopped uploading. Thank God.
Jeez, James.
Don't mention tan to Adam Cole. Jeez, he looked stupid in Dynamite. Is Adam tanning? Is he tanning? Andrew, Home Alone. Just so you're not watching Home Alone 2. And I'm not even going to mention why.
There's like a Home Alone 6 now, I believe.
There's been a ton of them, yes. Yeah, there's been a bunch.
Yeah, because my kids saw one on Disney that they wanted to watch, and like I was partway through it. I was like, man, I think I want to turn this off because it's not very nice. Dude, this kid is like, I feel like in a few years, Hulu might have an opportunity to film some kind of Criminal Minds-esque, series with this kid. Because man, he had me convinced. He was getting everybody back.
That's pretty good there.
They'll never recreate Home Alone 1 and 2. Never. They'll never get it. Never.
Never, ever, ever.
Never, ever.
Another good one was Dennis the Menace.
Yeah.
I actually really like the cartoon more. I don't know why. It's kind of weird.
I like the cartoon.
Yeah.
How about Scrooged?
That was good.
I love that movie. I never saw that until about maybe 3 years ago.
Really?
Never watched it. I've
Man.
seen bits and pieces. I never sat down and watched the entire thing, and now it's literally one of my favorites. I love it.
Man.
Jeff, now I'm sure you're, because you're closer to my age. How about the old Mr. Magoo's Christmas Carol?
Oh man, I knew you were gonna say Mr. Magoo.
I love that one. And dude, the final ghost in that was creepy AF. Even though it was animated, it was death. And with the finger, when he was pointing with the bony finger at him to go to the graveyard oh my God. I was terrified of that when I was a kid watching that.
Yeah.
But I love that. And I can't find it anywhere. I wish I could watch it, and it never comes on anymore. I never see it. Yeah, Scrooge.
It might be on like Tubi or something. Or
yeah, you would think I could. I'd be able to find it somewhere. I love that.
I'm looking it up right now.
Scrooge. Yeah, Scrooge. Like I said, I had never seen it. I'd never seen it.
Paramount Plus.
Oh,
That's
nice.
right.
I know what I'm watching after the show's over.
And Pluto, Joe.
Oh, that's awesome. Now I can go look it up. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
All right, now I gotta flip the movie thing and the music thing, and I gotta combine it.
Okay.
Favorite Christmas or holiday album?
Oh, man.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it, and I might speak for a lot of black people that are watching right now. The Temptations.
Let me guess.
The Temptations Christmas. That's all I gotta say. Tazzy, am I wrong?
You're not wrong. I totally agree 100%. I like the way I knew before you even said it. I'm like,
Yep.
I have so many. I mean, my childhood was filled with chipmunks. I mean, I had the Chipmunks Christmas growing up with that. But I will say this. I heard this album when I was working in the music store when I was 17. And the album's called A Very Special Christmas. The proceeds from this went to charity. But it was just all a bunch of current artists that did versions of songs. Santa Claus is Coming to Town by the Pointer Sisters. Winter Wonderland by the Eurythmics. Do You Hear What I Hear by Whitney Houston. Merry Christmas, Baby, Bruce Springsteen. Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, The Pretenders. I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus, John Cougar, Mellencamp. Gabriel's Message by Sting is haunting.
Yeah.
Hauntingly awesome. Run DMC's Christmas in Hollis.
Hollis, yeah.
The Christmas Baby Please Come Home is U2. Santa Baby by Madonna. The Little Drummer Boy by Bob Seger. Run Rudolph Run by Bryan Adams. Backdoor Santa by Bon Jovi. The Coventry Carol by Alison Moyet, and Silent Night by Stevie Nicks. Amazing. Absolutely amazing album. It was just a tremendous collaboration with all of the 80s. Rock by Hall & Oates are my two favorite Christmas songs, I think.
That's really good. Another obscure one out there, guys. And this is for my kids that were from the early 80s and late 70s and all of that. The California Raisins Christmas.
Oh, heard it through the grapevine. Yeah, yep. Remember the California Raisins album? Yeah. We were selling that in the music store too when I was 17. I'm like, oh my God, I couldn't believe that. And that made our hit sheet list. That's how popular that thing was.
Yep.
Insane, man.
Yep.
The Little Drummer Boy is probably one of my favorite Christmas songs ever. And if you haven't seen that, go look it up on YouTube. David Bowie and Bing Crosby singing that. And Bing Crosby, of course, still alive at that point. And David Bowie was extremely young. But just such an amazing combination of like old school and new school. And it's so good. If you haven't seen it, look it up on YouTube. It's amazing. Amazing. Imru, love and respect to you too. I believe there is. We believe. You're going to laugh at this but one of my favorite Christmas songs is Crabs for Christmas. I have never heard that. I don't even want to talk. Derek's going to make a comment just so you know.
I know.
There's a Derek comment coming. So just wait for it. Just wait for it.
Joe Hendry has his own microphone cover. That's how that's when you're big time.
Yeah, you are big time. Joe Hendry should make a Christmas album. I agree. I 100% agree. The Raisins killed it for me as a kid. How could food be happy to be eaten? They are about to die. So much anxiety. Imagine an M&M Christmas. Oh my God. Derek said, good googly moogly.
Good.
We're getting a director's cut of the Ryan Nemeth thing. Oh God, it's going to be even shorter.
Whoa.
Wow.
Scour the earth, scour the internet for all the things that he's done in his life. Oh God. A long video. I'm afraid to see this. This is going to be even shorter.
Oh man.
Roll the footage. Here we go. The Ryan Nemeth story. He's Nick Nemeth's brother. The end. Oh God. The end. Oh my gosh. You might want to see it one more time. I hope he puts it should have been me. Should have been me. He's watching it again.
Oh, whoa.
We're going to get up. Yep. Yeah, he attacks him. You guys are a little bit ahead of me.
He ain't playing it again.
No, he did. He's had enough. Heather is here. I barely made it back in time for Ryan Nemeth and Joe Hendry. Details to follow. Deets are coming. Silver Bells. That's a good song. Jeff and Tazzy, did you see Project Pat as a pastor now? Who had that on their bingo card?
I sure did. You know who will never be a pastor? Juicy J.
Oh man.
And
Oh. Ooh.
Joe Hendry wasn't going to take it lying down. That's right. He was not. Kevin Bloody Wilson got 2 Christmas albums. One song is called Santa Was Stoned, and another, Hey Santa Claus, You rhymes with Hunt. Wow. I can't believe we're talking about Christmas, man. It's God, it's almost a month away.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I told all my relatives and family to just get me gift cards for Amazon because I got to buy all new clothes.
Yeah.
Nothing fits me anymore, dude. The good thing, though, is I can buy clothes on Amazon now, and I can get good clothes cheaply, which is kind of nice instead of having to go to Big and Tall Men's, which sells everything at no less than $50 or $60 for a pair of pants.
Yeah, it's bad, man. It's such a ripoff.
Yeah, they really are. I'm gonna start looking. People told me to look in thrift stores too. They said a lot of times you can get good, like, good stuff in some of the thrift stores. Sorry, all. It's been a stupid busy day. My mill has her Parkinson's test this morning, but she won't get the results back for a month. It has to go out to a special lab. Oh, that sucks. Not knowing is crappy. I hope Steve Maclin destroys Josh. Well, Ryan Nemeth is kind of got the upper hand here so far. Surprised we're not getting updated on the game yet by anybody. Washington winning 7-0.
Yeah, a real barn burner.
Yeah, that's an exciting one. We're in the second quarter too. Oh, it's in Philadelphia as well. The only thing I care about in this game is Devontae Smith, and he has absolutely nothing. Eagles missed 2 field goals. Nice.
Oh. There you go, Joe.
Joe Hendry come to. Oh, yeah. I don't know what I meant to say there. I already started Christmas shopping. I already got some Christmas food in the freezer. It's not even Thanksgiving yet. Well, yeah, James, that's true. You wouldn't be celebrating Thanksgiving, would you?
I'm thinking about smoking a bird on the smoker.
Oh, man. I've never even – you know what I have never had is deep fried turkey.
Oh, man, it's amazing.
That's what I've heard. Joe Hendry's got him up in the air. One arm slam. Is that going to do it? 2, 3. That is. One arm slam does it. That's true. Yeah, James, I've kind of forgot where you were for a second there.
Smoked turkey.
I saw Arby's has a fried turkey sandwich or something now, or deep fried turkey sandwich.
Yeah. Yeah, I really want to smoke a turkey. I like, even if it's just a turkey breast, I kind of just want to do it. We'll see.
I believe.
You know what I can't find nowhere, and I mean nowhere, It's turkey tails.
Rosemary's coming up.
Tazzy, I'm gonna have to look and see. There's a butcher shop, like an online butcher shop that has all kinds of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look and see if they have it. If they do, I'll send you the link for it.
I grew up loving turkey tails. It's like the last time I had turkey tail, I cooked it for my roommates about 6 years ago. I haven't found it since.
I'm spending Thanksgiving
so
at Aunt Terry and Uncle Michael Webb's house with my family. Nice. Plus, I was across town later in the afternoon having my 6-month follow-up mammo today. I'm in the clear. I don't have another diagnostic for a whole year. Nice. That's awesome news. Congrats. Ham over turkey here, says Matthew. Yeah, some people do that. Some people aren't big turkey fans. We've always done turkey. You got to love the tryptophans when you're out on the couch after that big Thanksgiving dinner. My favorite thing about Thanksgiving is the pumpkin pie. My mom makes homemade pumpkin pie. That's my favorite thing.
I thought you was going to say my favorite time was like taking a nap.
Yeah.
I thought you was going to literally say that.
Yeah. Yeah, my favorite is this is gonna be the first Thanksgiving day. My youngest won't be with us. She's going with her boyfriend's family for Thanksgiving, so that'll be weird.
Crazy.
The Cowboys do play on Thanksgiving. Yeah, that'll ruin my appetite if I didn't already. They're playing the Giants. They could possibly, maybe, actually win that game. I wouldn't count on it, but they could. Turducken.
Yeah, I've got to make sweet potato pie again this year. So
yeah, I told you I've never had that.
Joe, I'm find a way to send you so you can.
I love sweet potatoes, so I'm sure I would like it. My mom and my sister make a sweet potato casserole, that they put like big marshmallows and stuff on the top and melt the marshmallows across the top of it and everything. That's really good. But I've never had pie.
Definitely buy some of these as soon as I get to the new apartment.
Thanksgiving is it's the last Thursday of the month. So that would be the 28th. And then my dreaded retail day is Black Friday, the day after, which this will be my 36th Black Friday working. 36. And I have to be up. I have to be at the store at 6 a.m. for when we open. So I'm going to have to get up at like 4:45 in the morning to drive to work and meet all those crazy people that come into the store at 6 o'clock in the morning. So yay me.
I don't miss that. I don't miss that at all.
I can't believe I've been doing it for this long. People say that to me. They're like, you've been in retail for 36. I said, yep, 36 years. 36 years. And I missed one Black Friday, and that was because I was in the hospital that year. So
speaking of pecan pie, I was literally going to make one last year, and I something stopped me from doing it. I had some issues, but my mom just gave me her recipe for banana pudding and sweet potato.
Man,
and peach cobbler. And you guys know. Good. Look at me. Watch this. If you guys want to know how to make peach cobbler, go with the on the party YouTube channel. And my mom did make a peach cobbler on Cook with Tazzy. Just saying.
nice.
You're welcome.
Nice. My mom used to cook really, really well. She used to bake really well too. She baked a lot of pies, but now she has gluten. She's a gluten allergy now, so she can't. And she just doesn't make any of that stuff anymore. So, cherry pie is my favorite, but it's not as popular here. Derek's got a comment coming for that one.
Which one?
The cherry pie comment. He's got a comment coming. I know it. Kelsey's are dropping their third Christmas album. Oh God. I made my son a peach cobbler donut cake for his birthday this year. Wow, that sounds amazing, dude.
I sent Tazzy a picture of it. and Derek, I think.
We'll send it
Yeah,
over.
I remember that. Yeah.
Hold on, let me
send it over. I gotta see it. Since I can't eat it. That's not Winger, clown. That's Warrant. Warrant. I know my metal. Cherry pie is Warrant. She's my cherry pie. Yep, that's Warrant, bud. Winger did 17. I vote for Joe Hendry. Yes, cherry pie was Warrant. Thank you, Heather. Rosemary's here. Let's see what happens here. I'm curious to know what's going to go on here. We're going to get some shenanigans with this. Is Wendy Chu going to show up here?
And Joe, those are homemade donuts.
All right, let me look. Oh my God. Oh, they're the ones that you put in the deep fryer, like the cruller donuts and stuff. Yep. Oh my God. My mom used to make those all the time too. You put powdered sugar on top of them if you didn't. Oh my God, that looks amazing, dude.
Now I want a donut.
Right?
Taz, I just sent it to you too.
You know what makes donuts like this is Duck Donuts. Duck Donuts makes donuts like this where you literally have to eat them when they're hot.
Yeah.
They're so good. Yeah. Jeff, you've had Duck Donuts, yeah?
Oh yeah. That's where I got the inspiration from these.
They're so good.
Yeah, but he said, he was like, Dad, I really like your peach cobbler and I really want some donuts. He's like, so I was like, all right, I'll try it. So yeah, I had some like peach drizzle, that I mixed up with the donuts and all of that. So yeah.
Get the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Clown, are you thinking Whitesnake? What's he talking about? No, Winger didn't know. You're thinking that was Whitesnake, Clown. You're all over the place with all your metal bands, bud. That's Tawny Katane. Yeah. She was dating the lead singer of Whitesnake for a while, David Coverdale. How many hair bands were there? And there's a lot. That's all there was in the 80s was hair metal. Tons of them. Tons. My Chris Bay t-shirt came in this week. Very nice. That's awesome.
Nice.
Jada Stone is the one that Rosemary is wrestling here. Hope Gail Kim signs her.
Yeah, we thought she would have got signed a long time ago.
All right, Joe. I didn't share these with you during the summer because that was a time where you couldn't have very much to eat.
Yeah, that was. Holy. Oh my God, dude. That's a lot of meat you got there. That's a lot of what you got? What is that? Ribs you got there?
Ribs, chicken, and let's see what else I have there.
What you got? Beans? Yeah. Is that beans on the grill?
Yeah. Yep. I did my baked beans and
damn, dude.
Yeah.
That's you know how to grill out for sure. You know how to grill out, man. Torture Joe time. It's all good. You know what the thing is, and the good thing I guess about all this is when I eat something, I'm literally full for hours. And so that's the one good thing is the way they have it set up. It works very well. I don't get hungry like I used to. Jada Stone kicked out. Do you think we see more TNA superstars in the Rumble? I wouldn't be sad. If Jordan Grace and Joe Hendry aren't in the Rumble, I'd be shocked.
Same. Tazzy, I just sent it over to you too.
I haven't ate yet.
Now, see, that's torture. Yeah, now see that. Now Tazzie's going to be tortured here.
I'm sorry.
So you know what I did before I got home? I was like, hey, let's go to 7-Eleven. Bad idea.
7-Eleven. I haven't been to a 7-Eleven since I was probably a kid when they had Big Gulps in the 1980s.
Oh, they still got them.
I believe it. You know, you could blame like weight gain on kids from the 80s on Big Gulps, just strictly Big Gulps.
That and supersize it.
Yeah.
Supersize it?
Yeah, dude. You could blame it all that sugar in a big gulp, and as a kid, you sucked that whole thing down.
Yep.
Rosemary wins pretty easily here, and so far we don't have anything else happening. Let's see. Just gonna give her that little kiss of death here. Let's see if something happens after the match. No? Okay. No, nothing. Okay. No extracurriculars. Big gulps still exist. Kids got fat because they don't go outside and play anymore. No, well, I'm talking back in the 80s. Now that was when kids actually did go out and play, but it didn't matter. If you're drinking like 75 ounces of sugary soda back then, that had more sugar than anything. Because remember, that was the time before NutraSweet and all the diet stuff came out. That was just pure sugar, man. Pure sugar. Jolt Cola, yeah. Jolt Cola is another one. That was all. That was how did they tag that? Twice the sugar, twice the caffeine. I think it was the tagline for that soda.
Yeah.
So yeah, imagine that. Imagine that.
Man, it's crazy. Like you're talking about going outside. I mean, it was be back before the lights come on, but I don't want to see you around the house for the rest of the day.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, well, kids now would be like, well, what am I supposed to do?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. Just don't get in trouble.
Yep. Jolt was like our version of Monster is now. Yeah. It's literally, yeah. Except Monster and all that has like enough caffeine in to kill you. There's literally like 600 grams of caffeine in there that no human should probably ever have. But yeah, we had. But see, you know what though, Jeff? It was such a different time. Our parents didn't have a lot of fear back then. Right. Like you had this stuff that was kind of happening in the news in the 70s about kidnapping kids and stuff like that, but they didn't have a lot of fear. You know, that they knew they knew the neighbors, they knew the people who were around everybody knew each other. You know, people trusted it. You know, if the kids were out with the bikes, like I would always be out with my bike. And I you know, like you said, I wouldn't come home till dark. And parents were fine with that. But see, nowadays, yeah, like you said, if you sent a kid out and said, go ride your bike, they'd look at you like you're insane.
Yep.
They literally would. They look at you like you're good, like, why? Why would I want to do that? And it's we grew up with make-believe. We grew up with like I grew up playing Dungeons and Dragons when I was 14 or 15, much to my mom's chagrin because she thought that was satanic. But this is what we did, man. We played like games like outside, you know, all that kind of thing. Yeah, it was play basketball till it got too dark and we'd be hitting each other with the ball.
Yep.
Like we played street football. We played football on asphalt, essentially.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, it was a great time to grow up, man. I wouldn't trade it for the technology and stuff like that we have today. I wouldn't trade it. Growing up in the 70s, all the neighbors' moms were snitches and they watched all of us. Yeah, they did. Yeah. Yeah. If they saw your kid misbehaving, man, they were on the phone.
And if you got in trouble, that mother had permission to spank your behind. And then when you got home, you got another one.
Yep. Very true. Times have changed. In some cases, not for the better. Yeah, for sure. We're too reliant on technology. We're too reliant on phones and all that kind of stuff. It's too much. You know, when I see kids coming in my Best Buy that I work at, like parents are buying them tablets when they're 3 years old. I mean, and they're using them as babysitters. That's all it is. They don't want the kid to bother them. They want the kid to cry, so they stick their face into a tablet and they play little things on there. And then it's just that's what they do. They raise them on that, and then that's what they grow up with. They grow up with that. They think that they need to be raised on a screen, and it's sad, really. Like where's the interaction? The interaction's coming from from stuff on a screen, and it's not good. Yeah, it's not good. And I said, like. There are kids who come to, they come to interview at our store sometimes, and they don't know how to interview. They don't know how to talk to someone face to face. They're used to doing stuff on a screen, and God forbid you call them in for a job interview. They come in dressed like they were just outside for 4 days. They don't look good. They don't, but it's terrible. Saw a 3-year-old at Aldi's today in a cart with a tablet. Yeah, they're coming in and buying them for kids like that age. But that's what it is. They babysit them with it. The system's ring ceremony. Remember the silver slides when the sun hits it makes, oh my God. Yeah. The silver slides in the park. We had a playground, not even a half a block away from I'll tell you what, I was very lucky. I was a very lucky kid. I grew up a half a block away from a candy store and a half a block away from a playground.
Man.
So I was very lucky. Basketball court was a little bit further down, but we had one of those too. I grew up in a small town, very, very lucky. I had a lot of things around me. The monkey bars. Remember we had a big set of monkey bars that you could go swinging across. We had swings. We would do this thing with the swings. We'd get them going up so high that they would bounce the entire pole that they were on. The poles would come like out of the ground a little bit. You were going so high. And then later on, we got a little daring. We would jump. We'd literally jump off into the sand. So we'd go way up in the air and then jump off the swing. Man. You came to your interview in Best Buy as in a suit and tie?
Yeah.
Probably made an impression. Not many people do that anymore. Alicia, nobody wants to hear anything from you. And we got lucky there weren't cameras or social media like today.
My mom saw something on TV one time, and the kid called like Child Protective Services on the mom. And my mom looked at me one time. She said, "You know what? You want to give them a call? Go ahead. I'll hand you the phone." I was like, "No, I'm good."
Dude, like she does have the kind of voice that does really great on your nerves. Like I do agree with that. And she's really playing on it now. It's like nails on a chalkboard. My ears are bleeding. In high school, I knew 2 people with cars. One was an old station wagon. The other was a 70s GMC truck. Kids now, it's insane. My first car my dad bought me was a 72 Monte Carlo, and I wish I still had it. Oh, man. Vicky's excuse me is less annoying than Alicia's. Do you want to know something? It is obnoxious. I agree. I'd rather listen to the Charlie Brown adults going womp 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 womp. Yeah. I'd rather listen to that. Please, someone shut up, Alicia. Let's not talk about anything else, could we? Oh my God! Please take that mic away from her.
Got a lot to say this evening.
Please, somebody come and get that microphone.
He had a lot to
God, here we
say.
go.
Oh my God. Oh, thank God. Is that Masha? Come on. Beat her up.
Yeah. This ain't
Come
gonna
on and
go
kick
well.
her ass, Masha. Let's go. And what you going to say now, Lish? Nothing, because she took the mic. Thank God.
Throw it to the crowd. Throw it in the crowd.
Oh, man. No DQ? Oh, that may work against Masha, though. I don't know if I do that because she's going to have Eddie and stuff down there with her. Oh, no.
And Tasha.
Tasha steals. Yep.
Uh-oh.
Jordan Grace. The Charlie Brown short where Charlie Brown enters puberty and starts talking like the adults. No, I haven't seen that. Must be funny. You mean they go wah, 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 wah. That noise? Ooh, Jordan wants a rematch.
Interesting.
Imagine Alicia win the title. Oh God, no! Don't put that out there.
Don't put that in the universe.
Yeah, don't put that out there.
You put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
There she's talking now.
Yeah. Don't put that out there. None of us need that. None of us need that. Nope.
What had happened was
Jody Threat, Nash by Elegance next week. Frankie and Rhino.
Yo, Frankie.
Trent 7, Jake something. Ooh, Ace Austin and Matt and Jeff Hardy. We haven't seen them for a while. Charlie Brown starts freaking out and Lucy tells him soon he'll only sound like that and then disappear only to be heard, not even seen. And Charlie Brown starts to fade away. That's funny. Hendry messed me up everywhere out there. Santino's like, listen to the music. You better get out there. Listen to the music. Says, you got to go. Your jobber brother.
I think I like what they're doing with Nick here.
Yeah, he kind of.
Can he handle all the distractions
right
as a champion?
Nick Nemeth. Here comes Nick. Aaron Rourke has been WWE ID. What does that mean?
That independent program they're working
Oh,
with.
that's right. The end of WWE. Okay, nice. So that's what, the second person now they chose?
No, they've selected quite a few.
Oh, have they? I didn't see any of the other names. Turning Point is what? The end of the month?
Yeah.
Oh my God! That's that same weekend. Oh,
Turning Point is Black Friday night. That's right. I'm gonna be.
That is right.
I'm gonna be up at 6 in the morning and be doing the pay-per-view. I'll be snoozing. I'll be over here like I'll be sleeping.
that's a bar series weekend too.
Hopefully, I'm going in later the next day and I could sleep in the next day. Brian Myers and of course Eddie Edwards and Alicia's back. Oh dear God. Dear Lord.
I'm back.
Dear God. That's Washington 7, Philadelphia 3. This is a real barn burner. And the Eagles missed 2 field goals, so it should be 9-7 if he didn't miss the 2 field goals.
Remind me of an old Baltimore Ravens game.
Yeah.
Tyson slaps Paul in the face during final stare down.
Not a good idea.
He weighed in 233 pounds. Paul weighed in at 220. Wow. Dang it. Who do I have to bribe to get TNA to license Nick's track jackets? I want one.
Oh.
Joe Hendry's coming out too?
Sure.
Well, this is interesting. Is it coming out to even up the odds or not?
Nobody said his name.
Nobody said his name.
That's awesome.
Ray Walt's hilarious. Joe's coming out to sit at the announce desk, I guess. Yep, I'm going to sit at the announce table. I have to bribe to keep Lish off the mic. What a fine evening to watch some professional wrestling. Original Bloodline versus the System would be good, just fantasy booking. When's Survivor Series? That's got to be coming up.
The day after?
Oh my God, really? So the 29th is TNA and theirs is the day after? Yep. Oh, that's crazy, dude.
Man.
That's going to be a big weekend of wrestling.
Yeah. And when is Full Gear?
Next week.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
At least that's not on the same weekend.
So it's going to be back-to-back Saturdays.
Yeah.
Does NXT
the following, yeah, the following Saturday.
Man.
Holy. They're all getting in their last pay-per-views before the end of the year, although WWE still has Saturday night's main event.
Yeah, that's the following Saturday after that.
Oh, my God, dude.
So I'll be busy all December.
I'd say. Let Alicia have the mic. Just tell the sound man to turn the volume off. Full Gear is November 23rd. What's going on with whatchamacall with AEW? Is Bobby Lashley going to get a match at Full Gear?
Yeah.
Swerve.
Oh, no way. Okay.
I'm gonna say this, and maybe I'm alone, maybe I'm not. Hurt Syndicate is my favorite thing on AEW right now.
They got a shirt now.
I know.
Oh, do they have new merch? Nice.
Yeah.
But it's who is it so far? It's Bobby and it's only 3 of them so far, right?
Yeah, Bobby, Shelton, and MVP.
An MVP, yeah. I want. Do you think if he wrestles, so do you think they turn Swerve? Do you think Swerve would join them?
I don't know if I do that yet.
Okay.
I might wait until he actually needs some help.
Mm.
Long term.
Yep, and then turn him.
Okay, he's still up there. I mean, he's still getting pushed and everything. I mean, if the crowd's still like on his side, I wouldn't even touch it yet.
Yeah.
So because you got they need as much help as they can right now. So
I haven't watched them, and I haven't watched that show in so long. I couldn't even tell I don't even know who their champions are right now. I haven't seen it in so long.
yeah. Oh, speaking of that, hey Jeff, did you see like yesterday? To your heart?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait.
Lashley, Swerve, Roddy, Strong, MJF.
Yeah.
Moxley and Orange Cassidy so far.
Yep. Mox is the champ right now.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because he beat Daniel Bryan.
He's crazy.
That's right.
You know what? I never thought this before, but I did. I just didn't think it was time yet. I think it's finally time for Orange Cassidy. I think I'm sold.
Like to have a belt, to be a champion.
Yeah. To be the champion.
If you don't do it now,
right?
You do it.
Yeah. I think now is a perfect time
because you're still because after this, Adam Cole gonna be up there. Well, maybe MJF's gonna get his title back eventually. Yeah, definitely.
Is Edge still out? Is he still out injured?
Still out. When was that? Was that June?
It was back a ways. Mox is world champ, Mariah May women's champ, Mercedes TBS champ, Jack Perry TNT, Okada Continental, Takashita International Private Party tag.
That's a lot of titles.
And that just about covers it, James. That about covers it. Didn't they just get smashed by NXT in the ratings a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
To be fair, it was an ECW reunion.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't watched it in forever. I've had things to watch on Wednesdays. I've been carrying over my shows. I've been watching. I was watching The Penguin on Wednesdays because I couldn't see it on Sunday, and then I would be watching. There's something else I was watching too. Did you finish The Penguin, Jeff?
Still haven't. I will this weekend.
God, dude. Oh, it was so good. So good.
The trio
Learning Tree, Chris Jericho.
Trio champion is casting over the it's a Moxley group. That's it.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of them either.
Yeah.
Blackpool Combat Club.
Yeah, well, I think their name has changed.
Yeah, I probably did since I watched it. Yeah. Death Rider.
Thank you. Whew. They crazy.
That's a lot of titles.
Did I see that video, Jeff? When I went to and they was like coming straight at me.
Yeah.
Pac looked like he was about to kick my ass, basically.
Yeah. I mean, I'll say this. I mean, I know people have things to say, but the live aspect of AEW is really, really dope. I mean, the atmosphere is great. So if you ever get a chance to go to one of their shows, go to one of their shows.
Must. I did it twice already. And the only thing I have against that is they need to plan that better. They need to plan it better. That's it. Like let us know you're going to take something after the shows that you already say you're going to take.
I mean, I agree with you. It makes for a long evening of wrestling. I mean, because you're talking about, in some cases, you know, if you go to Dynamite, you got Dynamite, then you got Collision. You know, then if they're taping something else, then you got Ring of Honor. So there's just a lot. I mean, it really is a lot. But I get it. I mean, they're trying to do things from a smart business perspective and not have different parts of the company go out at different times, different travel schedules, all that stuff. So I kind of get it.
Yeah, and because I think so they did when I went. They did after they did Rampage. Tony Khan looked like he's been somebody just got his hair just moved around like this, and they just like literally everybody's leaving. He's like, "Hey, don't go nowhere. We're gonna continue taking ROH." Dude, you could have said that at the beginning.
Eddie, goodbye.
Oh,
Eddie gets tossed. Saw that coming. Back. Should toss Alicia with him.
He literally throw him out like a umpire throwing out a manager. Literally.
You're out of here.
Out of here.
Yeah, but they left Alicia down there. I would have ejected her out too.
Yeah, and he turned his back on Brian Myers.
He did.
Not good. Not good.
Oh, he sidestepped him. TNA does Explosion and Impact the same day.
That's not bad.
I went to a Collision in January. It wasn't even advertised in my area. Local TV, radio, nothing. They did an ROH taping after then. Tony Khan and Orange Cassidy came out to take pics with people. Hammerstone and Jake Something is a great tag team. They fought on TNA Explosion.
Yeah, that's a very menacing tag team too.
Yeah.
Those two guys.
Collision, their December show in Columbus is happening at GalaxyCon instead of Nationwide Arena.
That's smart. Very smart.
Yeah. They're here in Albany tonight doing Collision.
What is something doing a taping on Thursdays? What is
I don't know.
Deanna says, Jeff, that's a meaty tag team. Yes.
Yeah.
Deanna love her trees.
The wife said GCW on Halloween was the best show we've ever been to.
Oh, nice.
TK should be the face of don't do drugs, kids, because this is what you'll look like.
Damn.
Wow. Ouch. It's been a really good show tonight. Yeah, the matches have been really good, which is what Jeff said prior. I figured it would be.
Yeah.
The thing is, we're seeing like different matchups now.
Not the same thing, not similar, but some different kinds of matchups, which is cool. Of course. Get her out of there.
Well.
Oh my God. See, I told you they should have thrown her out. It's been a roller coaster week. Monday, I had a CT scan of my sinuses, waiting to find out if I will have surgery. Yesterday, I dodged a pre-diabetes bullet. That was unexpected. This is what happens when you drink too many Red Bulls or drink too much coffee, Tony Khan. Oh man.
He did literally had a cup, coffee cup in his hand when he came out too. By the way,
Of course. The system. Trust the system. I said earlier, I like the team of Alan Angels and Jay Crist. I hope he gets signed by TNA. Could be the Nana coffee.
Joe Hendry said, "I'm the reason Nick's champion." Wow.
whoa.
Interesting.
That said something.
Interesting. You know, it would be something if they turn Joe Hendry heel and then he wins the title. I don't know if they would do that, but it would be very interesting. I mean, he's been a heel in wrestling, so it's not like he's never done it.
I feel like that's the same formula they did with The Rock when he first got the title, right?
Yeah.
He won the title, but he was a heel, but he was a face, and everybody loved him.
Yep.
But when he turned heel, they gave him the title, and then
I will say WWE and TNA should expand their partnership and take NXT on the road weekly, then tape the Thursday TNA show and split the cost. Derek says Tony's Christmas movie should be the Booker who stole the 8-ball. Oh my God.
Just NXT just need to like do when they do their weekly shows, keep it small.
Yeah.
Don't go overboard yet.
Yeah.
Wait a little bit.
Myers with a cover gets a 2. He's not back there having a luxury spa day. Taking care of his physical needs. Ray Walt's funny, man. He comes up with some good ones.
He's just like your typical old school heel announcer.
Yeah, he really is. Yeah, he reminds me a lot. He has a lot of Bobby Heenan in him.
Yeah,
he really does. People asking stuff about WWE. When do you all think Paul Heyman's coming back? Got to be before Survivor Series, right?
Before or during it.
I would say during. He just shows up at War Games.
Yeah.
So they're advertising the Turkey Bowl match on TNA right now. So the match is going to be between Joe Hendry. I don't know if I'm supposed to know this. Well, I'm gonna shut up. But anyway, basically,
well, now you have to say it. I mean, yeah, you can't just...
No. Basically, the loser of the match will be forced to wear a giant turkey suit.
Who's he wrestling? Did it say?
It says, but okay. So I guess it's announced. Okay, Joe Hendry, Eric Young, Hammerstone, PCO, Brian Myers, John Schuyler.
I mean, Hammerstone would be funny. Myers would be more likely. That's going to be fun.
John Schuyler would be good.
Schuyler would be, yeah.
Could you imagine, though? Could you imagine PCO having to put that on?
Oh, my God. I love the turkey bowl. It's like old school TNA.
That's scary.
Schuyler's wearing the turkey suit. When are they supposed to do that?
Turning Point.
Oh, okay. Nice.
That's about right.
Didn't Mick Foley have to wear that?
I think so.
Was it Foley that had to wear the turkey suit at one point? Or no. I'm sorry. It wasn't Foley. I'm thinking it was AJ.
Was it AJ?
AJ, I think, had to wear it. Or he didn't want to. Like, he had to, but I don't know if he actually did.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Deanna remembers when AJ had to wear it. Yeah, I remember. They used to show that in those little flashback things. A.B. Jobson, completely out of nowhere, says he makes an awesome turkey soup. Way out of left field. Oh, huge DDT from Nemeth. Famouser, and that is probably going to be the end to no. Wow, Myers kicked out.
Really?
I think it was AJ and Foley ordered him to put it on, and he did. PCO would scare the turkey suit. Holy hell, if they could CGI the turkey running away from
That's actually pretty good.
that was good.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Uh-oh. Oh, Lish again. Look at this with the stupid kendo stick. And Nemeth's going to end up losing.
No way.
No, he kicked out.
Wow.
Joe Hendry's like, no.
Let's go.
Joe Hendry said, I've seen enough. Joe's not taking any more from Lish. He's going to chase Lish out of there.
Oh,
He's
man.
carrying her out. Joe Hendry's carrying Lish out. Well, that's one way to get rid of her.
That's actually pretty funny.
Hendry just took Lish out. Grab the tights. Look at that. Oh, Nick, Nick, you're a little uncovered there, pal. Nick's got a little showing there. I'm sure Heather's not bothered by that at all. Grabbed his tights a little bit too hard there.
Yeah.
And Eddie Edwards right behind. And now it's a 2-on-1. He did get the pants pulled up, though, so that's good.
Hey, Eddie.
Yeah,
what
this is
they got
show
your
it
wife?
all. Well, he's getting beat up by Eddie Edwards, who is his opponent coming up.
Oh.
Now here comes Hendry back out with a kendo stick. Oh, no. Little tension. Little tension here.
You say hug it out? You crazy.
Hug it
Yeah.
out there.
They were chanting, hug it out.
Okay, that's where it ends. The tension is building. The
Uh-oh.
tension is building.
Don't leave yet.
There's something else. Oh, yeah, there is. Maclin. Got Maclin walking outside. A little promo happening here. Maclin opening the door to the car. We got some, like... Uh-oh. What is this? Maclin in his car driving off.
Oh.
I will rise.
Oh. Now I'm intrigued.
To be continued.
What?
I need to know what that is about. So
Gotta be a character change of some kind for him.
Something,
Yeah.
something.
Gotta be a character change of some kind.
Yeah, sign me up.
Question is, like, obviously he can't. I don't think because he's involved in this stuff with Josh that they'd make him a heel again. but it's going to have to be some kind of character makeover for him. But yeah, that should be good. Should be a lot of fun. Hug it out, or you get the big buggy shirt. LOL. Joe Hendry guilt. I don't know that they'll. Well, I don't know. We'll have to see. They could maybe. I don't know. I don't really know. I mean, if this is the last we're going to see of Joe, if Joe is really done next, when they're saying he's done December, then I don't know. Then they can really do anything they want, I guess. Oh man, that was interesting. I like those little promos that they do at the end of the show like that. I don't think we've got one of those since Eric Young did one. I think, Jeff.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Eric Young did one of those where he was leaving the arena and stuff like that. So it's probably definitely some sort of character change that they've got coming up for Maclin. So expectations for Turning Point. Well, we really don't know yet. I mean, we're not quite there yet. We got a couple of weeks to figure all that out and to see what's going to happen. Joe Hendry's not done. Well, his contract is supposed to be up next December, I think is the rumor, but who knows? Good deal. All right. Well, there you go. There is that is the end of the show for tonight. Let us know what your scores are, everybody. Okay, get your scores in. Give us your score on the show. And I'm trying to think. So we won't have when are all these pay-per-views coming up? Is there one this weekend?
No, not this weekend, but the following.
Okay, so we should have our Between the Ropes then this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have that. So we'll be here on Sunday for Between the Ropes to wrap everything up. 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then Fireflies Forever next Tuesday. That kind of stuff's getting interesting with all that stuff going on with Karrion Kross and the group there. These type of videos normally means they're leaving the company, but that didn't seem like it this time. Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, I guess it could be if you want to go that route. I hope not. But yeah, give us your scores. Let us know what you had. 9 out of 10 for Dylan. Andrea the same. 8 1/5. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 says Chris. 3 plus 10 equals 11. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Lots of tweets. Hassan needs to focus on his arithmetic, I think. Good show, not great. I'll say 8. The score for tonight is 9.25 out of 10. Have a great weekend, everybody. See you next Thursday. See you, John. All right, so we'll move on. And I know, Tazzy, you didn't see all of the show, but
I'm sorry. I had to.
Oh, okay.
Some stuff in,
nice.
So.
Well, there you go. You are up, sir. What did you think?
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, in Psychology in the Ring was great tonight. It was amazing. Storylines wise, I've been intrigued about a lot of things. Like, what's Rosemary going to do? It's the system. When do you think Moose is going to cash in the X Division title? Is Jordan Grace going to get the title back? Which I don't see it happening because, quite frankly, she's actually done in the next couple months.
Yeah, if anybody I think is leaving, it's going to be her. Yeah.
Overall, I just like the show because you can tell when TNA is getting close to a pay-per-view when they're like really, really putting everything together. Like, okay, and this is like I think they got one more show after this. They got a December show, don't they? So.
Yeah.
They got 2 more shows before the big one, another big one. So I like the show. So I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10, just because everything was structured right. There was no hiccups or anything like that. The reason I ain't giving the 10 because, well, quite frankly, I see the 10 show for TNA, and I can't do that. So yeah, 9 out of 10.
All right. NXT Deadline 12/7, Final Resolution 12/13, Saturday Night's Main Event 12/13, AEW World's End 12/28. It's a lot of wrestling, man. And you know what? Usually you didn't see that much in December either. They kind of wind down and they don't really do a lot of stuff in December, but that's not the case. Jeff, what'd you think, man?
I thought it was a good show tonight. I thought going into it that we'd get some good matches, and I definitely I wasn't disappointed by the matches that we got tonight. stuff building towards turning point. So thought it was a good show. I'm going to give it a 9.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds fair. That's about where I was going with it too. I think a 9 is fair for the show. It was a lot of good wrestling tonight, and we got progression, we got storylines furthered, and this thing with Nick obviously and Joe Hendry is not over. And there's a lot of stuff going on underneath. So I like it, and it was a good show tonight. They're showing Kenny's promo from New Japan last week. Kenny's wrestling again? I didn't know that. I thought he wouldn't be wrestling for a while with what he's got going on. Interesting. All right, guys. Well, there you go. There you have it. Hope you enjoyed the show tonight. Thanks all for coming out. Make sure that you hit the like button on the stream prior to leaving if you haven't done so already. Make sure you sub to the channel also if you haven't done that. And hit the notification bell to be notified about when we have that future content, which will be Sunday at 8:30 for Between the Ropes. And then, of course, Fireflies Forever on Tuesday. And I will let Tazzy tell you everything that he's got coming up.
I should have wrote this down. Tomorrow, of course, SmackDown. Who's the fifth member? Who's the fifth member of the other group? Stay tuned for that. I will be there shortly. I actually have a wedding reception to go to first, and I'll try to get there as soon as possible tomorrow. But the show will start at 7:30 p.m. tonight. Join us for that. Nothing Saturday. Sunday we got football. The Bengals versus I forgot who we're playing. Oh, the Chargers. That will start at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure you join us for that. Monday Night Raw. Join us for that. Every single show from now on is at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time for Raw, NXT, and what I'm missing? SmackDown. So they're all at 7:30 now. Don't forget, I said this for the last month, and this is the reason I said it. If you guys want to join us for Full Gear, I told you a month in advance. Make sure you save your money because you know it's the show is expensive. I said, save your money up, save your money. This is the reason why, so you can actually get it. If you can't get it, well, hey. So join us next Saturday for Full Gear. We will start. I have no idea. But other than that, we got Survivor Series coming up, and then don't forget, we're also going to be doing the college football playoffs, every single one of the games. So join us for that. It's coming soon. I think that's it.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot of streaming there. Kenny's dropped weight and he's really pale. Well, he has that intestinal thing going on, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Interesting. All right. Well, there you go, guys. That's going to do it for us for the night. Please stay safe. Be kind to one another. And hopefully we will see you all for our next episode of The Insiders, which will be Between the Ropes on Sunday. Have a great rest of your night, guys. Take care. And hopefully we'll see you all in the next one. Talk to you all soon. Good night, everybody.